My dear viewers, welcome to this weekend's reading. This reading is for this weekend and for the collective. It's from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is May 15th to the 17th, 16 and 17, 2026, and it's for everyone, for the whole collective. I hope you'll enjoy it, my dear viewers. Thank you all for being here. And I'm in gratitude to all of you. Best wishes to all of you, especially those of you who are watching. The more you watch, the more you support this channel and me. I don't know whether you're aware or not, for those of you who haven't maybe seen the video or the notice that I can and I am able to do private personal readings. If you do have major matters that really need attending to, you can watch the video and read the post and email me with your problems. Now, having said that, I'm going to start with two important messages. First, I'd like to wish everybody the best of the best in everything you're doing. And I would also like to wish special occasions, happy birthdays, engagements, weddings, anniversaries. I wish you the best in everything you're doing. Happy birthdays to those who are celebrating, graduations, and my best wishes, condolences, and heartfelt feelings and wishes for those of you who are going through suffering, illnesses, and losses. That being said, now I can continue with the first message for the collective, and there it is. There it is. It says energy work. It's exactly what we're doing right here. Energy work is about life. It says life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. We're all energetic beings. Your body is a remarkable energy field vessel that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. That's one thing I'd love to do in the future. It's my wish to do that, actually. To do healing. One day, I might be able to actually do that. Okay, so now, I'm capable of doing it. I just don't have the time to one day have it and do that, to be able to help those who are feeling ill, pain. Okay, enough about that. Let's take on another message for my dear viewers. Here we go. And we have, it says, new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. So true. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. I love that for everyone. That is truly wonderful. Okay, let's take on another message. The truth. Playfulness. Time for fun, excitement, happiness, and healing. There's going to be a lot of changes that are going to bring on a lot of playfulness, a lot of fun, entertaining kind of thoughts and actions that you'll put into action. I feel like a lot of healing is happening. I feel like also love is playing a big role here. Change and love and healing all together in that just one card. Okay, let's take on some messages from the tea leaves and see what they want to tell us. The truth for the collective for this weekend. What is happening? The whale is about abundance. A lot happening. And worry over nothing. The hat is about playing different roles and doing different things. And let's just see, I'll go deeper into them as I just take out a few more, and that's enough. The peacock is about shining and being noticed and recognized and appreciated also. And pride, you've got to be careful of pride. Okay, we'll start with the peacock. It says, beware of great pride, but you are going to shine and you are going to be noticed. That's very important. Okay, let's put this one here. And then, actually, I'll move it up there. And then the whale, great worry over nothing, but it is about an abundant life and a lot of abundance and blessings coming your way. That's the whale. And something spiritual also. The hat is about playing different roles, trying to find different resolutions and ideas. Ideas also. Oh, the carriage is beautiful. The carriage is about victory. It's about a journey. It's about a trip. It's about overcoming obstacles and finally finding solutions. It's about movement. Some of you are moving, taking a trip or relocating. Either way, it's great. It's positive. And it's also paying attention to your car, your vehicle, your transport. A journey. According to tea leaf, it says a journey, either physical or mental. Okay. We've got the barrel. The barrel is not very good. It just shows that there is a lack in your life. Something is lacking, either in your love life, in your money life, in your work life, in your goals. Something is missing. Something isn't quite there. Okay. All right. So that's that one. Now moving on to the next level, we have this section here. 2 messages from this deck for the collective, for everyone. Okay, so we've got, yes, being unhappy. That's very much in connection to the barrel, because it's about being discontented and really not happy where you are. Emotionally, you're not happy. And some of you will be leaving a situation, that's for sure. Leaving someone in the cold, perhaps. You're thinking of leaving. You're just not happy. That's the reality. It doesn't look like you're happy emotionally. Not everybody, although this is for the collective. Maybe a lot of you are having issues with not being happy in one area of your life. Some of you are thinking of expanding, moving, getting a better life, expanding your business, expanding your perspective, looking at the bigger picture, going to a better place. There is that. And there is rewards with the 3 of Wands. Rewards are coming big time. So prepare for that too. Now I'm going to take 2 more messages and we'll go deeper into this and understand what else is going on. We're going to take 2 messages for the collective. Okay. 1, 2. They opened up. All right. So it looks like there is going to be something mysterious taking place. Your gut feeling is telling you. Your intuition is saying something's about to happen now. Something's about to happen and you don't know what. But it can be to do with partnerships. To do with partnerships, could be connected to the Chinese year of the ox or buffalo, could be connected to someone that might be Pisces with Aquarius or Cuspi, or an Aquarius that has Pisces or a Pisces that has Aquarius. Something spiritual is going to take place. It is also could be connected to Aries, someone that might have Aries. The Emperor is about power and control over your life, over your journey. It's about success coming to you quickly, and it could be an offer that you cannot refuse. Maybe your intuition is saying to you, a door is about to open up. This is the divine timing. Now is the time for you to be empowered. Yes, this is the time for you to be empowered, to be successful. And also, there is a possibility of someone offering you something that you can't refuse. Maybe a position of power, which is going to be great. Let's have a look at 2 messages from this deck. Oh, we got one already. Oh, that's good. Fireworks is excitement. And the Mountain is about problems that you might overcome. Let's have a look, see what's going on, what these cards say, these messages. Let's start with the Mountain, which is all about issues, obstacles, problems. Distant or close, solitude, feeling blocked, feeling there's an indifference. You're realizing that there are barriers and there's something lacking. That's what these 2 are all about. This is all in connection to this. My dear viewers, those of you who are feeling a certain lack, those of you who are feeling that there's so many barriers, so many interruptions in your life, delays, stubbornness. You might be dealing with someone very stubborn. And it is about blockage. It's like you want to do something, but something is standing in your way and you're not supported. You're not getting the emotional support that you want. This could be connected to people who are born the Chinese year of the tiger, Chinese year of the ox, buffalo, Chinese year of the dog, Chinese year of the goat. Okay. All right, I'll leave this here. So now you understand that. By the way, in reference to this, the obstacle and the problems, there is a possibility that they're all ending within 8 weeks from now into August. They could be coming to a resolution and to an end. Now, because that's what the carriage is, overcoming obstacles and being victorious. So that's part of it too. Fireworks, it says passion, chemistry, lust, desire, kissing, celebrating, happiness, exhilaration, excitement, and hot, steaming sensuality. Connected to the Chinese year of the tiger, connected to people who are Pisces or Aries. We got Aries here, but by the way, it's an Aries card. Very strong, passionate, and it could be fire energy with someone that's fire energy. It's happening within 3 weeks or 3 days from the time you see this, or 3 weeks, up to 3 months. Okay, now that we established all that, we're moving on to the next level, which is Yes, this one here. 2 messages from this deck, and then I will clarify the cards. So we got 1. The award is about, oh, look at that. Is that too many? No, I can take 3. All right. So wonderful. Play the lotto or the lottery. It's happening. Why does this always come so strong for the collective? Because many of us will be winning. All right, first let me talk about this, the negative. Let's remove it, and so we can talk more about the positive. Rough patches, this is all going to change because of what's happening here. Borrowing money, being low on cash. Many of you could be changing careers, going without work, or leaving work to reinvent yourself, start something new. Some of you are looking into healing, healthcare, hospice, all kinds of healing avenues and positions and work positions. But this is the best ever. This is winning money. This is luck and fortune. This is luck and fortune and winning money. This is when I say, play the lotto, play the lottery. Don't hesitate. Don't waste time. Play the lotto or the lottery. No matter how unlucky you may feel you are, or you have been in the past and you've played and played for years, I will say still play. Don't waste your money and playing too much. Play very little and play consistent. Because for these two to unite with extreme luck and fortune and winning money, being paid off for all your efforts, this is the best time to play, and this is the best time to win. It's going to be part of your rewards and part of your expansion and extension in your life. Play the lotto or the lottery. Don't hesitate. Don't hold back. Don't waste your time. Play without hesitation. You are destined to win something magnificent. I truly feel this for you. I see it very strongly, and this, I feel like it's going to be part of the rewards that you are destined for. Okay, so what else can I say? The award is about winning money, being paid off for all your efforts from the heavens, the universe, and for some of you, by being offered an amazing position as a leader. There's advancement in your career, there's professional work coming, and there's fame and recognition, which is magnificent. And then the clover is about lucky break, finally being lucky, good fortune coming to you, chance, being lucky in chance games, anything to do with lottery, lotto, any of them. Finances, working careers and finances and outdoor situations, work, careers, outdoor. Some of you might be very surprised at the end, and some of you could be, they have to be cautious, not dealing with a business that could be risky. Make sure you study everything before you do. But there is a great surprise, and that surprise could be the good fortune that's destined for you. So prepare for this. This is incredible, magnificent. And this could be the excitement. This winning and this luck could be the excitement that they're talking about. Some sort of excitement that is going to be exhilarating. Exhilaration could be that. So yes, play the lot of lottery. You've got the numbers in the channel. Use them and don't hesitate. Okay, and that's that. Now we're going to clarify the cards. Clarify some of the cards. Let's move this out of the way. And we're going to start with the Emperor to understand what the Emperor's energy is. Let's have a look. The energy of the Emperor. What is the Emperor all about? Actually, I'm just going to put these away for a moment. I'm going to use this other deck to clarify. All right. Sometimes when you use it too much. Okay, don't worry about that. Now let's talk about the Emperor for the collective. What's going on with the Emperor? Right, a great new beginning, and a great new beginning where you have a great victory, and a lot of breakthroughs and a lot of truths are going to be revealed, where you are going to be empowered. It's an area of your life you finally get to know the truth that it's defeated. All your efforts are going to be wasted. Maybe that's what your high self is telling you, and in regard to something. This something is coming to an end, and also that's what this golden skull is all about. It's about an area that's defeated, that you're not happy, that you're leaving. Could be work related, or could be anything else in your life, that an area that you know your hard work, your timing, it's divine timing, and it's over. It's finished. It's time for it to end. That's why you got a new beginning. You're destined for something new and something magnificent. Now, you've got to pay attention when dealing with money. Hard work is going to be paid off without a doubt, but also with the Eight of Pentacles, you've got to pay attention to detail when you're dealing with a lot of money, contracts, paperwork. You've got to pay attention. Winning, when you're winning, this is also victory. By the way, don't forget, this is a great victory. And, we have a great victory here with the Merit. This is victory. This could be a windfall. Remember that. A great windfall. So pay attention to detail when you are signing contracts about the money, how to receive the money, if you want to stay anonymous, if you want to, you've just got to be careful how to put the money not in one account, move it into a few accounts. Don't, spread your eggs, don't put them in one basket, all of that. But a lot of documents so that there won't be losses. Make sure you're signing everything and checking everything. That's very important. Don't forget, you are destined for a lot of rewards coming your way. And this new beginning could be the beginning of something tremendous happening in your life and changing your life to higher levels of excitement and surprises and wealth and rewards for a job well done, for sacrifices you've made, for everything you've done. Especially those of you who are doing a lot, you are going to be rewarded big time. Great rewards are coming for those of you who are working hard and doing for others, sacrificing yourself for others, doing charities, going out of your way without benefit. All of those of you who are in those positions and doing, time for you to receive something wonderful from the heavens. So be prepared for that. It's just incredible. Okay, now let's move on to the next level. And the next level is end of a suffocating chapter. It's an end. And that's another part of the reward. When a chapter that's either karmic or horrifically tiring and suffocating, and you've been doing for so much, and persevering for so much and depleting all your energy, that is the greater the reward. So for those of you who are going through that, destiny is coming and rewarding you big time. Remember that. Okay, moving on to the next level, which is the spirit. Okay, let's have a look at the High Priestess. The truth about the High Priestess. What is hidden? What is your higher self trying to tell you? Oh, sorry, I put them upside down. Did I? What happened to these? No, I didn't. They're upright. Okay, so let's have a look at this. It shows that someone that's got fire energy in them, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, and usually I connect this to Sagittarius. Something is happening. Someone is leaving someone in the cold. There is going to be losses. There are going to be material losses also, and money being lost. You've got to be very cautious. This is a warning. It's warning you to be cautious and maybe not to invest, because there is risky business here. They say risky business. So there may be a business that you might feel, I can do this. It's all great. I feel lucky. Everything is saying in my cards, I'm lucky. But they're saying risky business. You've got to be very careful. There is a situation with someone when the two cards are in reverse, it shows there are losses. And you've got to be very cautious with that. Okay. So that's what your higher self is trying to tell you. They're trying to say to you, there could be losses, there could be the grieving loss of someone, but ultimately you will heal, because there is a lot to celebrate afterwards. Let's have a look at this. This is why you're probably sad. Let's have a look at this Four of Cups for the collective. Remember, this is for the collective. Not every one of you will experience this. They're saying that there is going to be a great new beginning with someone of fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And it says a lot of money is coming to you. That's going to compensate all those issues. Not to mention, the Empress showed itself twice. I'll take it. The Empress is about abundance. So is all of this. All of this is about abundance. So these are all about abundance, and a lot of money is coming your way. I'll put the Empress here. The Empress is about being favored by the heavens or the universe or the source or whatever you believe in. The source of all light is favoring you and giving you something incredible. And that's why there is all this excitement and exhilaration. A big amount of money. The Four of Pentacles is life-changing money, ground-changing money. You'll be able to do so much, buy so much, expand, buy new business, buy a better home, expand your lifestyle, buy a better car, the courage, maybe a brand new car, whatever it may be, a new business, whatever it is. It's just going to be pouring in a lot of money where it's going to change your life. And that's very important for you to know, so that you can know how to handle the money so there won't be losses. When you do get that money, know, study well, see what's the best course of action. Don't just ask people. Find out properly, legally, what you can do, and then take all the action. Use ChatGPT. It can advise you well, and also take advice from someone, experienced and professional. But be aware that with the Eight of Pentacles that I showed you before, there is a need for your eye for detail and focus. You need to focus. A lot of money, maybe you haven't dealt with a lot of money before, so you've got to know what to do and how to do it. This is so important. So incredibly important. Okay, enough is enough about this. This is magic. So you got to understand what's going on. Big money on its way to you. Play the lotto. You got the lucky numbers. Use them. Use them. Okay, that's that. That's what's been hidden. And again, at the end of it, look at that. You are celebrating big time. So this time I'll take the celebration out. I'll just put it over here. So we're moving on to the next one, which is the Three of Wands, and see what the Three of Wands is all about. The truth about the Three of Wands. One of your oldest wishes is going to be granted, and there is going to be a soulmate entering your life. This person is going to be very healing towards you, going to be healing together, becoming strong together. This is a soulmate. It can be a twin flame, but I usually see this as a soulmate, but it can also be a twin flame. It's a very strong partnership, one that's going to bring a lot of healing to the Four of Cups, feeling sad and unhappy. Again, with the Empress and the Star, you are going to be feeling so blessed, so lucky, so nurtured, and so favored by the heavens or the universe when you get a lot of luck and you get a great soulmate and a lot of wealth with it. You are going to be so happy and celebrating something magnificent. One of your oldest wishes is going to be granted, and that's going to just add towards all the blessings that you saw in this reading. And believe me, there's a lot of them. I mean, what should I say? Believe me, when your end of difficulty and conflict comes to an end. But this is magnificent. I love this for you. All of it is magical. Okay, enough is enough about that. Now we move on to the next level. And I'll put the soulmate also here. All right. So maybe for some of you, one of the greatest rewards will be a soulmate. Okay, but remember, you are celebrating. And I'll just put these together one more time, just so you can see how incredible the celebrations are going to be with both of these incredible, what's the word? Heavenly, powerful messages of absolute extreme luck and awards being paid off for all your hard effort. So there's a lot of rewards, big time, for everyone, for the whole collective, which is beautiful. All right, enough is enough about that. Now we're moving on to where the expansion. Let's have a look at the expansion, the Three of Wands for the collective. What's going on with the Three of Wands? Okay, we got the Hierophant and we've got the Hermit. We've got Taurus and we've got Virgo. This could be in relation to those of you who are Taurus or Virgo, either one. And it looks to me like there's going to be a major upgrade in your life, major, committing to the upgrades, committing to doing better. A lot of questions will be answered. There will be a lot of questions, but they will be finally answered. There is a resolution coming within 5 to 9 weeks or months from the time you see this reading. I feel like it's gonna all come to all the questions will be answered by September. 9 weeks all the way to September, you will get all your answers, and there is major changes taking place in this situation, and I feel like it's taking place a lot for Taurus and a lot for Virgo. Major changes. Now some of you, and it'll be the end of quarrels and disagreements. Is it the end of it? Yes. And difficult times are coming to an end, but there is expansion, there's possibility of movement to a better situation, to a better place. Okay, so that explains that. Now we're going to take a few more messages from another deck to see what else for you. My dear viewers, this is for everyone. The truth. Okay. All right, here we go. Now, I am going to take also 2 messages from another deck to get to know a little bit further for the collective this weekend. There's 2. All right, let's go through this together. Glasses on. All right, so it says here, our energy is stagnant. Triggers sometimes happen to break the stagnancy, and help the energy flow again. Okay, this looks to me like there may be some situation for some of you that needs to change. They're both 5s connected to people that have Taurus or Gemini, connected to Chinese Zero the Dragon. But 5 itself is about changes. There is a situation where there's conflict. There's a lot of conflict. It says you are in your old patterns, but you can't see it. You know, someone's going back to the way they are, maybe questioning everything, maybe having a lack of trust, maybe having issues. There are triggers in some relationships that are not doing well. They are the ones that could come to an end, because there is end of relationship, and there is a soulmate or twin flame coming. Remember that. Now the next one, it says here, a new love is coming. A new love. A new person is going to stir up your romantic feelings. This person could be the one. This is incredible. Could be a twin flame, the new love, possibly. Just beautiful. And it says a heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, and you'll see that your bond is going to get better and better and better. You can't do this always. I've noticed that throughout life. You can't be yourself always, because sometimes it won't be accepted or reciprocated. But it's always good to be honest. But I used to say that, but then throughout time I realized, dealing with a lot of people, that sometimes opening your heart to a certain degree is okay. Not to everything, because sometimes some people can't handle the truth. But the fact remains, if you are with a twin flame or a soulmate, they are going to be able to handle the truth, because they are going to be the one. The only one who can't handle the truth is usually a karmic partner, and that's it. That's that. I won't say any more of that. We don't have to talk too much about this, and we'll stop here. That's all of that. Messages from the heart to see what else is going on. The truth. There's positive and there's negative. We're going to talk about everything. Messages from someone's heart, someone that's saying things, someone that's not saying things. Okay, a lot came out, but this is for the collective, so I have no choice but to take everything. Right, here we go. Let's have a look. It says, I repress my emotions. There you go. Repressing your emotions, not being able to say it the way it is, the way you feel. Maybe you know it won't be received well, or maybe it won't be accepted well, or maybe sometimes you feel it's useless talking about it because you've talked about it so many times and nothing has happened. That's when you know the signs. They're the signs to know something is not working well. Repressing my emotions is one. Your independence is sexy. Your independence is sexy. Okay. I look at your pictures on my phone. That's when you miss someone very much. You do look at, this is when you're leaving someone behind, or you've separated and you keep looking at the photos. Always remember to meditate when you are in that state. Meditation will help you. If you're not able to meditate, you can listen to the philosophy of Buddhism. It will help you how to detach. I let other people influence my choices, which is a major no, never do that. Never let anyone influence, unless you really look up to that person. That person is so brilliant. Otherwise, never ever. I want to commit to you. Somebody wants to commit. Remember the Hierophant we talked about? The Hierophant was about commitment, the one that came with the Virgo. Commitment. Somebody wants to commit to you. This is a soulmate, obviously, or a twin flame that they want to commit to you. So that is wonderful. A commitment is possible. Prepare for that. That's magic. Okay, I've taken it too long. I'm sorry. Now I've got to stop. It became too long just 1 or 2 messages for the collective. Okay, 1 or 2. There it is. Okay, let's have a look at this. I went slow and I took a lot of cards out, but I don't know. Sometimes it happens. It says care is required. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this point in time. And that's why you're not happy. There is deception around you. Some of you who are very unhappy emotionally. Opportunities. A stranger is about to change your life. That's magic. A stranger is about to change your life. Exciting times and plenty of action. Plus, special family reunion looks likely. That's very nice. And the one that might change your life could be your soulmate and you love someone wonderful or a twin flame. Have a look at your general reading under your own sign. You'll know exactly who this person is, because in your general reading, you get to see everything. You get to know everything. I reveal everything to you. Who is the sign? Who's coming? What they are? What it's their mixture? Everything about them. And you'll get to enjoy and know who your twin flame is and who your soulmate is. And that's the reason I do the general readings, which are the monthly readings for every sign. Hope you enjoyed this reading. Do give me a thumbs up, my dear viewers. Have a wonderful weekend. A lot of love and light to each and every one of you.